the biggest difference between the real you and your occupation?
By the way, my name is Gary Johnson, and I'm a fake hitman.
No, I mean, it came in there pretty quickly when we decided how to make the movie. We took that, Gary letting off the young woman who, was soliciting the murder of her husband. I guess it's one of the darker meet cutes in film, but yeah, it was the idea, the jumping off point was, what if she got back in touch with him? What if she thanked him? What if they started dating, She thinks he's a hitman, though. He thinks, so he's trapped in that persona. It becomes a story of identity. It becomes kind of a film noir. If they're really meant for each other, which we say they are ultimately, kind of a screwball comedy, all in the hitman, so a lot of genres mashing up. It got really exciting. The thrill ride started when we reintroduced those two characters, but that's not in the original story. But we're lucky because it is really grounded in a real character, real events, real all that. We just take a leap at somewhere in there. But, Gary always feels really very real to us. Yeah, I mean, you consider absolutely everything early on along the way, but you got to land on what's right and, what tells your story the way you want to, what's original. You're weeding out a lot of bad thoughts and a lot of things you've seen before, and you're just trying to work through the genres and all the thinking and arrive at what you think will be the best movie, the most fun, what you're trying to express. So, and something you haven't necessarily seen before. So, oh no, everything there. I always thought, let's see how all these work out. Maybe they're too big. Maybe they're too. See if Glenn nails the accent. I don't know. Each one was a bit of a freak of the day. He'd just show up and it'd be like, oh my God. But they're all in the movie. No, we nixed a few on the page, but everyone we did hair and makeup and planned is in the final film. So that's a tribute to Glenn's, he was, working on those accents, reading books on body postures and, different things. He's a wild, he dives deep, Ooh, yeah. God, that's a hard question. But favorite is a tough word because they're all so weird. I think the creepiest, my favorite, only because I remember how I reacted when he stepped out of the van that day, is Dean, the guy with the kind of orangish hair, the last one, with the freckles, who's got that weird accent, who seems like just a psychopath from another planet. He was fun because he was so so crazy. So I don't know if favorite is the word, but I think we're all lucky that the roulette wheel spun and the hitman persona he was trapped in was Ron, not that guy or some of the others. We were lucky to be with Ron, and Ron is kind of the maturation of Glenn. You would rather see Glenn play that guy than the nerdy Gary. So the audience is on whatever level, they're pulling for this transformation that he seems to be doing. No one's complaining about it because we all like Ron better. He seems like he's happier, living a passionate life. There's love and sex and, so hey, good for Ron, Yeah, I guess so. No, that we have not even, it's a little too new, no one's even seen this movie yet. So I don't know. Yeah, who knows, but nothing jumped out. We've felt like we told this story, but who knows? Definitely think about it in theory. It's like, God, we got to make another movie together. We really like working with each other, but nothing currently on the boards. No, nothing. He's busy, I'm busy, but if we're lucky, it'll circle around quick enough, and we will be doing something. But I don't know yet what that'd be. Well, not for me to say. I think Glenn could be the king of whatever he does. I'm just proud of him because he's worked so hard. He's persevered. He's so naturally gifted, such a special talent. I'm glad that he's kind of getting there on his own, you could say. He's not a superhero. You know, he's not getting famous for anything other than playing good roles that he has kind of earned. You know, he's not plopped into some other universe. So I don't know. I'm really proud of him. Happy for him.